back on board. Alright, so we're nearly leveled Nala. So let's just quickly... I'm ignoring you, Buzz. We'll quickly water this. This should push her over the edge. Hi, Al. Thanks for sticking around. And thanks for posting that message. It's very helpful. It actually eases a lot of pressure off me of needing to do that kind of thing. Because streaming is actually a little bit exhausting. I don't think people realize that. It can take it out of you. Cool. Alright, Nala. You're now level 7. So let's do your next quest, and then we'll move over to Buzz. Dave, I was just starting to cause more problems, and I'm doing everything I can, but I need your help. On it. What do you need? There are a lot more of those odd fish appearing in the waters of the valley. It's getting so we can't catch anything else. But if anyone tries to cook them, they just disappear. We can't let the pride go hungry. Don't worry, let's catch some fish with them. Thank you, Dave. If we get some fish for Moana, Remy, and Donald, that will help everyone. Everyone. Moana's been trying to catch some swordfish, but she hasn't any luck. She goes far into the water. Remy wants some crab for a meal that he's making, and Don really wants some tuna. I think he's gone past frustrated into full-on temper tantrum. The question is, can I just put it in my inventory, and that's all I need to do? So let's check that. Alright, let's go talk to Donald. Tuna, finally, I've been able to try to catch you all day, but all I catch are horrible fish that glow. Not only that, they wriggle out of my hand and disappear. When I find whoever's doing this, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. Don't worry, we're going to fix this. Somebody better fix it. I can't do anything with disappearing fish. God, Donald, just bloody... At least say thank you. Oh no, it doesn't really matter all that stuff. I just want you to enjoy yourself. Does support and all that stuff doesn't really matter. If you're able to sit back and just enjoy it, then... I mean, support is support. I mean, I'm never going to be a big streamer or anything. I just want people to enjoy themselves. Dave, you caught some fish. That's amazing. I've had to go further and further out to catch anything but those creepy glowing fish but bulging eyes. It reminds me of the fish that disappeared. Moatunui. I had to leave my island to find a way to fix it. I wonder if anyone will have to voyage from the valley. Don't worry, Nara and I will fix it. Oh, if anyone can figure it out, it's you two. I just hope you figure it out soon. I really miss being able to fish. I know. Where is Remy? Alright, now I'm hoping, because there is another quest that I need to talk to Remy about. I'm hoping I can trigger the right one. Hey, buddy, could you come here? Could you come here, though? I'm gonna have to... Bonjour. We'll do this one. A Heart of Alliance. Yep, give it up. Bloop. You caught some crabs. Oh, Dave, you don't know how much I needed this. Now that it's so hard to catch, seafood is all anyone wants at the restaurant. I try and talk them into vegetable terrine or souffle, but no, all they want is bouillabaisse or seafood platters. We're doing everything we can to try and fix this. I know you are. It's just that it's pretty hard to make whatever that is with a fish that disappears out of your hands. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Remy. Actually, we'll farm the rest of these because now it's all messed up. Actually, no. Oh, sorry. Skipping that. My whistle's twitching. I'm worried these rifts are going to get wider. Ursula mentioned that this happened before. Those lioness statues, they look just like you. You must be at the center of this somehow. Do you remember anything? Not much, but there's one thing I noticed. What they're made of, there is something on the wall in Pride Rock that looks like it's made of the same thing. Simba thought you might call it a tablet. It has paw prints on it and some kind of symbols. Maybe it's some writing, some kind of instructions. Whatever it is, we should investigate that tablet inside Pride Rock. Alright, I actually have realized we haven't actually been inside their home yet. So this will be actually rather fun. Alright, let's go Pride Rock. Ooh. That's a pretty cool one. I like it. So this is the Ironfall tablet. It's a memory. So it looks like a combine shard with an ugly fish that gets me a unique one, and then we put it inside the statue. And we use those gems to kind of seal it. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I remember now, a long time ago, here and there started to leak into the valley. We worked with Merlin to do something involving those statues. But I still can't remember why they look like me. You're protector of the village, it makes sense. Me, protector? You really think that? Think of me like that? Wow. I appreciate it. I do. In the memory, I think I saw how it worked. It was an enchantment. Each lioness statue has an enchanted heart. We needed something magical here, something from there, and something that spent time in both places. For something magical from here, I think we use dream shards. And the fish are from the other side, so we could catch some of those fish near the rifts. If we catch 3 fish, we should be able to do it. But what could we get to complete the spell? Something that's been in both places. Didn't you say Minnie had been to the here and there? Maybe we could borrow something from Minnie. Great idea. I'll check with her. I feel like there was something else we had to do, some kind of 4th ingredient. I wish we can remember. Don't worry, Nala. We'll get everything we need and maybe it'll come back to us. I think it's the gems. According to the memory, I think it's the gems. So I have to talk to Minnie, but I need to catch the weird fish first. Alright, let's catch some weird fish, eh? And there's the weird fish. There should be one more, right? Maybe it's somewhere on the beach. I thought it was all going to be around Skull Rock. Well, I don't know where the last one is. Is there? Let me read the quest a little bit. Maybe there are other rifts. It doesn't specifically mention Dazzle Beach. So there could be other rifts that I should be going to. Or maybe, yeah, maybe there's another rift somewhere that I'm supposed to go to. That's my best guess. Because it's definitely not on Dazzle Beach. I can't see anything on Dazzle Beach. Alright, well, we'll go up here. We'll go towards Minnie's house, but we'll keep an eye out as we go. Alright, we'll get whatever we need to borrow off Minnie. No, what do you want, Minnie? Dave, I'm glad you're here. I'm worried about the strange things that were happening in the village. It's like what happened before. I hope it don't start disappearing again. I'm scared we're all gonna start disappearing soon, Minnie. Well, I'll do whatever helps to stop you happening. This is exactly why I'm here. Nala and I are trying to inform an enchantment to fix the rifts in the valley. We need something from you. From me? But why? The rifts lead to the here and there. To stop them, we need something that's also been in the here and there. Is there anything you can give us? Something that you've had on you when you disappeared? Of course, here, take this. The bow. The bow, yeah. I was wearing that bow when I first started to disappear. I hope you don't mind if I cut this into a few pieces. Oh, please do whatever you need to do. I can always replace a bow. But the here and there, being stuck between worlds, that's so scary. I won't let that happen to anyone ever again. Alright, so the last thing we need is another weird fish. I don't know where this weird fish is going to be. It's not on Dazzle Beach, because there's none of those pools to fish from. It must be at one of the other lakes. I'm actually just looking for the flower as well. Wait a sec. Dave has an idea. Because this happened last time. It doesn't say there have to be new ones. Let me try this. But I don't think the game knows the difference. That worked! Ha! Ah, there you go. There's the little hack for you. But for this one, just drop it and pick it up again. Alright, so that's a little hack for you, if you ever need it. Alright, I don't know where the weird fish are, but what we're going to do, we're going to do some Dreamlight duties, because we need 10 of them to be done to slowly level up Nala while we look for these. You should know that my memory is terrible, so I really hope people that do follow this channel realize I'm not trying to be a dick when I forget stuff. I think that's the most annoying thing. What I've seen with some people in going to certain streams, people get really upset with people if they don't remember things. It's actually based on my nickname. Coincidentally, my nickname is MSB Mikey, but what Mikey said in the elevator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, nice. I think we'll get along very well. I'm a huge Ninja Turtle nerd. Like, for instance, I like stumping people with trivia. Okay, here's some trivia, MC. Who was the first female Ninja Turtle? I love TMNT, and the 2003 TMNT was probably the best. I've got the limited run comic books of those as well. I think they only came out with 7 of them. And I've got DVDs of all of them. But I don't know if you can see this. My CD case. Oh, no, where's the camera? There you go. Oh, I hit the mic. There's the DVDs of the 2003 series. Got them in my little folder. Collectors. Good one. I forgot her name. You didn't forget the first female Ninja Turtle. You'll be like kicking yourself. She had a white bandana. Won't help the answer to this question. The one you're thinking about, probably Venus de Milo, and she had a light blue bandana, but she was not the first female Ninja Turtle. It's the first female Ninja Turtle, and it was actually originally in a comic book. It was actually in the Archie comics. Was actually April O'Neil. She was the first female Ninja Turtle, and she wore a white bandana. So I always like to throw that trivia out because everyone thinks it's Venus de Milo. Or that female live action one that was really horrible. That's typically what everyone goes to, but it's actually not. And that's a good way to actually stump even the most hardcore of Ninja Turtle fans. I just put Antigo on my Twitch app on my phone and had it on mute for a while to make sure I collect all the drops. I could actually do that right now. But I'll wait. I mean it'd be really unfortunate if like none of those streamers stream again for the rest of the event, which would suck, but I like to think that I'm optimistic. Let's say that. They've probably got like thousands of viewers at the moment, which kind of sucks because I mean, how many are actually enjoying the content or there for the right reasons? If you spread it out to everyone like that streams Dreamlight Valley, at least no one's disadvantaged. But again, it's just a game at the end of the day. It's just a business, and they're trying to make the most of it. It just kind of feels a bit dirty. And yeah, to be fair, I'm a little bit jealous that they get that option. I think that's one because I don't think this is a regular spawn, so I think this might be an ugly fish. He thinks he's funny, but he is. So he's exactly like me. I don't think I'm that funny. I just say things that are on my mind that I probably shouldn't. That's funny to me. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I know that for 100%. If people actually, the ones that play this, like they actually develop this game, actually watch my content, I think I'll be in trouble. I think I would be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, then you're definitely in the right place, Sky. Because there's a lot of people with a similar mindset that come regularly here. I mean, obviously we don't take it too far and make sure we are respectful. If anyone feels uncomfortable, they say it, and then we stop and make sure that everyone's on the same page and all that fun stuff. I think Skylar, the one thing you have to be okay with is that if you ever take it too far, you have to be okay with people calling you out on it and not being too offended by that. There's a book there. What's the book for? A very magical mini. You found an old spell book with sticky notes covered for. I think that's going to give you the ability to hover. Oh, that's going to be interesting. We'll explore that soon. Because I guess the problem with dark humor is really by text, it sometimes doesn't come across right. Sometimes it's all about the inflection of when you say it out loud, but when you do it in chat, sometimes that inflection that you need to go along with it doesn't carry along. That's the bugger of that. I think it's the most difficult thing about dark humor is just by text it doesn't come across as well unless you kind of really make an effort to show it. It's hard to read sarcasm, yeah, exactly, unless you make it obvious in the presentation of the text, like this, like quotations or italics or something like that. Eat waffles. Eat that. That was 10. Cool. So I just need to eat 10 of them. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I just spit 8. It looked like I was just scratching my bum, though. Oh, that's hilarious to my childhood brain. I do need to level her. Let's finish this quest, and then I can focus on that. There we go. That's all done. Alright, Nala, what's up? I can remember this now. I don't know why statues look like me. After you and Merlin created those enchanted hearts, they needed to stay with me. I had to watch over them as they were my cubs. Something about them near me made... Something about being near me made them start to glow. Wait, that's it. I think that's the fourth ingredient. They need the heart of a lioness. Your bravery, your love, your pride. That's what powers the enchantment. So it's not my fault this has all happened. It was never your fault. Well, that's a relief. I'll let you know that the enchanted hearts start glowing. Maybe then we can finally fix this once and for all. Yay! Now, we are going to do Buzz's one. But where is Mr. Lightyear? Have you sprinted yet? Do you mean like the hover? Because I think I've actually just got the quest to learn to hover. I think that's what that one is for. I think. That's my best guess. Alright, Buzz, what's up? Ah, Dave, just the space ranger I was looking for. I have another mission for you. It's a code G7B. An action figure, missing original parts, a doll, lost some accessories that was sold separately, a stuffed animal that fell into a water dish, a toy's gone... I don't go if a toy's gone missing. Exactly. Oh, you've been reading the Star Command handbook. Code G7B is a search and rescue. Remember those aliens that wandered away from Woody's carousel? At the time, I suspected a few were unaccounted for, and I was right. I now have intel. Many of them are somewhere in the village. We have to find and rescue them. Precisely, those toys could be out there frightened, disoriented. Have you seen the size of the squirrels around here? They could turn those aliens into chew toys in no time. Okay, where should I start looking? Well, we need to survey every sector in the village. There's no telling where the aliens might have gone. The toys are highly skilled at hiding in the backs of closets, behind beds, and in between couch cushions. Got it. I need to look everywhere in the village. Oh god. And one final thing. These aliens can be a bit shy. They might not all come out hiding at once. Keep an eye out for them while you complete your regular duties. I suspect they could pop in multiple locations. Alright, so we have to keep an eye out for the toys as we're doing crap. Oh, which sucks as... Oh, there's 25 of them. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have to be observant. I don't like being observant. Well, we need to level Nala, so we will be doing stuff to try and achieve that. Look at the bottom left corner. Oh! Sprint. Hold up. I see what you're saying. Sprint. How do you sprint? What's the key for it? What the hell was that? Oh! He uses energy too. What? Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. Oh look, there's a toy. Yay! Well, that is fun. That's a lot more fun than I anticipated. Oh, this is great. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, thanks for that, Skylar. That was great. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. How'd you do it? So, if you look on the bottom left of my screen, you'll see Break Rocks, and underneath it, you'll see Sprint. Now, what happens is that's indicating it's the shift key. So if you push shift, this is what happens. Well, that's what happens. He just does that. But if you're moving and then push shift, you fly. It uses energy, so just keep that in mind. That's a lot of fun. That's actually a lot of fun. A lot more fun than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. What about on Switch? I don't know. How am I supposed to know what's the key on the Switch? Oh, and you only can do it. So this is what I've just learned. You only can do it if your bar is yellow. So if you notice now, it's blue. It's full still, but I don't no longer have the option to surf. So keep that in mind. You need your energy level in the surplus. Essentially, you need that yellow gold bar. Yeah, that's probably why you didn't notice it. And it's probably why I didn't notice it either, because I don't always keep it that high. Probably here and there. See, it's back again, if you notice. O on the circle on the play sheet. That's a really cool feature. I think they've implemented that better than I anticipated. I thought it was going to be very gimmicky, and you would only end up using it a couple of times. But I can see myself just going, all right, let's speed this up and get to the node. There we go. Problem is, they're going to waste a lot of fun. Inventory's full. Hold on. Let's get over there. Let's get over there. Oh, let's get back over there. See, yeah, I'm starting to get into the habit of it. It's actually quite useful. Jiminy Cricket in this one would be actually really... Why haven't they put Jiminy Cricket in? Jiminy Cricket would fit well in this kind of scenario. Noticing things are taking longer to load. Like, I used to be able to go in and out of these chests very quickly. It seems rather slow. I can't tell whether it's my computer or it's just the actual game. How about that little test for the audience? If you're playing Dreamlight Valley now, see if you're going into your chests in and out, it's taking as long as me. Because they used to be a lot quicker, and now I'm a bit delayed. Except for picking up flowers and stuff, which I think is really weird. It seems weird that the only thing that doesn't really give experience. Yay! Alright, we've got 2 more levels for Nala to go. So yeah, I would recommend anyone that's playing right now, pick up Buzzard's Quest sooner rather than later. Because it looks like that's going to be something that's going to save you a lot of time, and there's a lot to pick up, and there's not really a clear direction of how you find these toys. You just end up... I think they just randomly appear as you're questing through it, so I recommend picking that up right off the gate, and then continuing on with everything else. And obviously picking up the aliens when you see them. So it's pretty late for everyone else, so I'm suspecting we're all going to enter in a very quieter period of the stream in terms of people around. Also know that some people have said that it's a male that lives in the pumpkin in the Forgotten Lands because it was leaked. Who would live in... I mean, Jack Skeleton is the only one I can think of, but what male would it be? I mean, it could be the prince from Cinderella. Male. Maybe it's you. Maybe the person who actually lives in the house is your forgotten shadow. You're the villain all along. I'll be interested to see that leak and what that actually is said. And a leak is a leak, and developers could easily change that, with a data update. They could just update that file. For all they know, they knew people would be digging into it and decided to leave a red herring there. I wouldn't put it past them. They're not a stupid studio. I mean, look at all the stuff that's in here that they didn't actually announce previously. Jack Skeleton or the Prince from Cinderella, unless it's James from James and the Giant Peach. I don't think that's a big Disney property though. Every character they've released so far is a well-established, well-known franchise. The little obscure ones, they don't really dive too much into. But it'd be cool if it was was your character, yeah. It could be that. It could be a big old metaphor. Because I think the whole your shadow stuff is a big metaphor for depression. I think the whole story is about your depressive state and you isolating yourself from the rest of the world and then trying your best to fix things and making things worse and all that stuff. And if it's your shadow that actually lives in the house, it could be a metaphor that Pumpkin transforms and you transform and it becomes a different entity, blah, 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 blah. On the other hand, I'll be really disappointed that if it was that, because it seems like a really weird stretch for such a interesting concept. I'm enjoying it too. I would say it's better than the Scar update, better than the last update, I want to say. Better than the Maribel and Olaf update. I think it's reaching on par with the Toy Story and Stitch one for me right now. Though it could branch into being the best depending on how things go, because I've noticed Nala's one is quite interesting. I think it's actually going to introduce the new fish. Is the final thing, so I think that's going to be interesting. I really wish you could put like assign a hotkey to an item. I think that would be cool. Save a bit of time. Ooh, what's this? Secrets and schemes. Why are all these quests like? That's an interesting one. I'm finding really random quests popping up all over the show. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if it's one at every biome, it should be around here somewhere. If we see it, we see it, but I think it's fair to say we're not going to be able to finish that particular quest today. So we'll undo that one. Untrack that one. Well, we did say we're going to do Buzz's quest. Oh no, we need more shinies, so we'll work on the shinies. It's just chilling. You're okay. As long as it's not putting you out, and if you crash out, don't say sorry. Just crash out. You need to do you. And I get that. I know some people just need something in the ears. Like my partner's very much similar, that she needs to listen to something as she goes to bed. She just lies there with Futurama, or apparently there's a big Reddit community about Futurama. People that listen to Futurama as they go to sleep. She's very much that kind of person, so I get it. I understand it better than I used to, I think. I can't stand listening to something and then going to sleep, but I find it calming. Well, good. And I hope other people do. They seem to get the vibe that a lot of people do get a chill vibe from what I do, which is what I want. I don't want a chaotic stream. I like just talking to people and playing the game and stuff, and I think that's why I've enjoyed it. And I'm glad it's more than just me that finds that. Is once I max out a chest with an ingredient, that's when I'll upgrade the color to what it should be. So some of the raw goods will stay the way it is, but let's say this potato that I'm about to max out, we're going to give it a green chest. So that way I don't need to upgrade all of them, I just need to upgrade the ones that I've completed. And that might help me not waste all my stuff all of a sudden, until I reach the point where I just want to grind it out. We'll get 50 seeds, and then we'll make the first of many a green chest. Look at this. Look at these. Oh, you can get a yellow chest. So you can get a large chest or a yellow chest. Oh, what would I use the yellow for? Alright, let's decide what we're going to get. So, large chests, the standard large, medium, and small chests, they're going to be just for resources that you gather. Like, we're talking about mining stuff. We're talking about wood. We're talking about all the basic stuff. This needs to be structured, David. I mean, Dave. Don't call yourself David. That's your mother's job. Alright, just got to get a piece of paper and write this out. Alright, so let's do this. So green should be... the crops. Blue, fish. Now the large standard one is basic resources. Yellow should be gems. Oh no, crystals. We'll say shards. We'll say no, white. White should be shards. Because you can get 3 kinds of shards. Yeah, we'll say white is shards. So we've got red and yellow. Red should be orchard goods. Because I don't want to say fruit because, you know, the coffee bean. Because that's more of a bean. So red would be orchard. What should yellow be? Yellow's the one I've got left off. Question is, what would yellow be? I think that covers all the bases. I know. Yellow. Goods that you buy. And I'm not talking about like, you know, fruit and stuff. I'm talking about coal. I'm talking about all that stuff. So yellow would be goods that you can buy. I like that. It's a very structured thing. Alright, so this is a crop one, so we're going to go green. Flowers. No, yellow is going to be flowers. Yep, I've decided that's the method that we're going to do. And these ones like ginger and all that stuff that you pick up, they're going to be standard resources. Because that's what they are. They're like the same way you gather anything. There we go. And so that's my new method of my madness. As I upgrade the chest, once I've actually fully stocked it up, and until then, it stays on that smaller one. Or until I can be bothered upgrading. Oh, I should have a special holiday one. I think white should be holiday, or special. Alright, white is shards and special, which includes like the Halloween stuff, all that stuff, I reckon. I know it's pointless, but I don't know. I just find it cool. But I don't know if you really would call these shards special, like genius, because they're not. These are just basically like these crystals here, which you just get from mining nodes. So it feels like they don't need a special one. These crystals do, just because that's the type they are. So I think I'm gonna, yeah. All right, I'm sealed on it. I'm more convinced than ever. Yeah. Look at her last thing though. Look at that. The last item for Nala looks amazing. I can't wait to get to that. I think it saps too much energy from you. No, actually, I think what they should do is it shouldn't just sap energy until you're out of the gold bar. I think it should just do the whole thing. Because now I only can use soufflés. I'm not going to waste one of my really good meals when I'm just under that blue bar. Or that gold bar metric. It's a bit of a waste. So I'll probably keep these always this color. Because it feels like that's a resource that I collect. I don't think it fits into yellow, which is the flowers. I don't think it fits into crops. It doesn't fit into orchards, and it doesn't obviously fit into fish. So it fits into basic resources. So it's going to stay that one. And I'm saying that as justification out loud because I'm not actually 100% happy with that. It's like it needs one more color. One more color. Alright, what are we looking at? Nala? Oh, you're about halfway. Nearly at 10. Nearly got you to 10. Because once she's level 10, we're actually not going to do a quest straight away. We're actually just going to go straight into Simba. Get him leveled up, so make him the companion. Because there's no point of keeping Nala a companion. Who would I like to see? I personally want to build a proper Toontown. Like Daisy Duck, all the classic those Disney characters like Launchpad, or like be able to make a little Duckburg. I think that would be really cool. I personally, out of all the characters, I want Duckwing Duck. For some reason, I mean, I kind of grew up with Duckwing Duck, but I don't know, I just always found that character great. And I would love a Duckwing Duck. I just love more the classic Disney characters, because it turns out the ones they're introducing now are just the gimmicky movie ones, and I just want some of these old classics to play around with for a little bit. Imagine a superhero in the valley like Duckwing Duck. And maybe daily quest with him as well. I don't know. I think that would just be different. I think it'd be nice to put Oswald the Rabbit in. Oh, I agree. I agree. That would be a nice little touch. A 3D model of Oswald would be cool to see in the valley. I think what's going to be cool is once they get the base game out, and I think they're aware of this too, once they get the base game out and their basic plan and everything, I think that you're going to start to see them having a bit of fun with it and start opening the doors of what they're going to be introducing. You know if you're going to buy anything from the shop. With the mid-premium shop, I try and buy everything, but I also work with my own little spending budget. So looking on here, if we go to shop, this would be pretty good. I want to get all of this stuff, right? This would be pretty good, but I just don't have enough at the moment at all. So I kind of have to wait to payday, but I'm tempted to not do it. I got time. If you go through the star path, you do get moonstones back. So it could be a chance that I do so much today that I get enough moonstones to be able to afford something, maybe. Chances of that will probably be later in the week, probably next week, where I actually top those up. I just want to unlock everything first, I guess. What I'm trying to say. That's why I'm envious of some streamers that do earn money streaming, because they can just plug money into this, and they can just get all that stuff for free. And in order to get the stuff for free, people have to give them money, which makes me feel bad, because that's the only way I'll be able to do it, and I don't really want to take money from people. Not too comfortable with that yet. I think that's something that's going to take some time to be okay with. I think earning like ad revenue is a bit different. Having people like donate directly to me, or like subs. That's another one. Like when people give subs, from my understanding, it's like a donation. That's why I probably won't ever go affiliate or partnered on Twitch. Or I think YouTube, there's no punishment for going affiliate, because I know going affiliate and partner on Twitch means you can't stream on both at the same time. But YouTube is not the same. It doesn't have that same restriction. I like these items best out. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, they're definitely a step up. They're a step up, and I think they learned that. I think they have to learn. The pricing looks a little bit more reasonable, sort of more reasonable. I try and get everything I can though, because I got the founders pack, so I use a lot of my moonstones on that kind of stuff. But Eric's ship looks cool, but I think it has to be on the water, which is not really what I want to do. I would like skins for my own, for my characters' houses, Jane. Yeah, I do like the rotation. I think the problem is I don't like the problem with the shop. You don't know when they're rotating in and out, but you also don't know what's coming up, so you don't know what to really spend your money on. So like if there's a particular item that comes up, you're like, oh, I really want that item. You have no idea, one, when it's going to appear, and two, whether there's anything better on the horizon coming up. They need a catalog, a way of like seeing the catalog and either telling you when it's going to be available, or at least show what other items are there and the prices attached to them. I think that will make people feel a bit better. Where are you looking at? Still a good chunk to go, and I'm about to go on my break. Here's a question, Sonia. Should I start Simba when I get back from my break? Because I'm going on break in about 3 minutes. Should I start Simba when I get back, or should I finish leveling Nala to 10 first and then start Simba? Start Simba. Alright, we'll start Simba when I get back. Hey, Muscle Pals also actually nice. That's why I play this game and do it for my routine. That's why this game is built for my routine. Is to help my ADHD, because one thing that helps ADHD is a routine. I used to play this game quite a lot, not on stream, and then I just decided to add the streaming element because I was getting a little bit bored with doing the same thing over and over again in my own head. So I decided to move on to streaming it, and now this is where I am. And what we'll do is when I come back, the nodes should have respawned. So I'll have another go around, and then if that comes up as a dud as well, we'll move on to Simba. We do definitely have a lot of other quests to do as well outside of Simba, so we definitely have time to grind away. Then we've got some exciting things to do, like building companion stuff and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of cool things coming up. So we'll sit down here, we'll have a breather, and I'll be back in about 15 minutes. We'll continue on this adventure that we're experiencing. All right, be back in a sec.